right, on the left is myself with Maverick. On the right, we have Matthew with Jeskai. One card going on the bottom for each. Getting ready to go. Multi-6 for both. Windswept Heath. Getting cracked. Noble Hierarch.
Oh, it's a basic force. Is it good?
Noble Hierarch is busted.
Island Pass?
Does anybody watching remember when Noble Hierarch was like $90 or something? How long ago was that?
Yeah, right?
That feels like so long ago.
What Secret Lair is it from? Fortnite. I never even played Fortnite, but I thought it was cool. Alright, draw.
Just a basic island to start the game for Matthew. Was that 2008 when Noble Hierarch was that expensive? Those were the good old days. I feel like it was later than 2008. It might have been like 2014 or something. All right, and step fetching here. Orcish Bowmaster. Have you seen this card, chat? Brainstorm and response. Which I don't mind. No fetch land. It could potentially be a brainstorm lock here. I don't feel like it's always right to just wait until they brainstorm to cast a Bowmaster. Yeah, AP absolutely right. It fluctuated between 50 and 100 for years. Noble Hierarch, that is. It was back in those days when Liliana the Veil was also really pricey. What were the Tarmogoyf? What were the other pricey cards from that time period that people wouldn't believe were pricey? All right, Swords of Plowshare is getting fired off on the Bowmaster now. It's going to be exiled.
I go? Yep.
Chase the Mind Sculptor, yeah. Did I not gain life from the swords? It's possible I didn't gain life from the swords. Oh well. Force on the Knight. Pitching Lorien Revealed. This comes up on stream like so frequently where the phones are great for keeping track of life for all of you watching. Like if you're watching right now, that's why we have the phone with the life totals on the table, not because I use it when I'm playing matches off camera. But it's not great at keeping track of the life totals very accurately. The amount of like misclicks we've had on it and forget to punch the phone, and it's just not great. So if you're playing a competitive Magic event, I don't suggest keeping track of life totals with a phone. Yeah, Jace Vryn's Prodigy was a pricey one. Snapcaster Mage. It's kind of hard to believe how expensive those cards were now. Narset gets attacks, dropped to 2 loyalty. Or 1 loyalty, rather. Force of Will on Green Sun Zenith with X equaling 3. Pitching another Lorien Revealed.
I'm gonna brainstorm. Yep. Reset.
Okay, there's a brainstorm happening right now for Matthew. Is this on Matthew's upkeep? Maybe. Yeah, Stoneforge was expensive for a while. Scalding Tarn, definitely.
Yep.
Okay, now a Ponder. Maybe it wasn't upkeep. Maybe I just made that up.
Yeah.
You can sign the trigger. Yeah.
Okay, Ponder Shuffle for Matthew. I don't mind. Please, not find what you need. Please.
Trigger Blackface.
Yep.
And then I will play Lotus Field. Trigger destroy this.
Lotus Field? What the heck is going on?
Actually, is it okay if I
Pass it.
Okay, so Vulcan Tundra sacrifice to Lotus Field. Very interesting. Yeah, Fury was pricey for a while. Is it still pricey? I guess not because it was banned in Modern. I don't really pay much attention to the prices. At least not of cards I already own. Orcish Bowmasters, Orc Army token attacks. Voice of Resurgence gets played.
Island Pass.
Yeah, Vendilion Click. That's a throwback.
You for 3. Take 3.
Attacking with Voice of Resurgence and the Orc Army. Getting in for 3.
Tamio.
Tamio. Then another Lotus Field, sacrificing the 2 basic islands. So my opponent's lands are 2 Lotus Fields. They have hexproof, so I can't wasteland them. Lotus Field is broken. Celestial Colonnade was pricey for a long time. That's so true. Attacking for 3 with the Voice of Resurgence.
Dies trigger or leaves the battlefield.
Dies, or you guys dispose of my turn. Go.
Death from Above saying, when will we ban Lotus Field? You know what? We might have to. This game is looking... This game is showing how powerful Lotus Field is. All right, Tamio, Inquisitive Student attacks. Something's happening.
Don't have
Maverick.
Endurance.
Use the ability on. Let me see.
Thinking about using its ability. I'll target Matthew with that. Might as well. I don't know what kind of stuff Matthew has going on. Block with Tamio. Block the Tamio with Endurance. Tamio dies.
3 blue, 3 white. I'll have a white floating. Cast Lauren Reveal.
All right, Lorien revealed with a white floating. Very scary.
Yeah, we'll keep trigger.
Tundra. Crack the clue.
Yep.
Okay, second the clue that Tamio just made.
Trusty.
All right, passing the turn.
Hit you for 6.
Take 6 for the 1.
All right, Matthew drops down to 1. I'll waste a Tundra. Why not? Play Averting Catacombs. Pass the turn.
Play Narset.
Yep.
All right, a Narset will resolve. Replace the other Narset. It's going to minus. Not worried about board wipes right now. Voice of Resurgence will make a token. Verdant Catacombs can look for a Dryad Arbor.
I'll play a land and also free Verdict.
Okay.
And then you get the token from that, right?
And I can fetch a Armor.
Yeah, wait.
All right, so game 1 goes to me. Supreme Verdict, too late. Moving on to game 2.
I will.
All right, Matthew will keep. Volcanic Island pass the turn. Thoughtseize. All right, let's see what Matthew's working with. Brainstorm in response, though. AP says I like Wrath of the Skies in my Jeskai control decks. Yeah, this Jeskai deck is a little bit different than other Jeskai decks that are floating around Legacy these days. All right, after the Brainstorm, we're going to get to see the hand here. Force of Will consigned to memory. Lorien revealed, Tundra, Plateau, and Ral from Bloomborough.
I'll just get rid of this. Go ahead.
Ral Crackling Wit. That was the card I selected for Matthew to discard. So kept a Force, a Lorien revealed, consigned to memory. Has Jeskai mana available? Plateau still in hand. Yeah, an Otter. AP says, I'm surprised we haven't seen Force of Phil jamming Jeskai recently. Yeah, Force of Phil's been doing other things, I guess. Lorien revealed getting Island cycled here after a Birds of Paradise is played and a Dryad Arbor is played. Ramp. Watch out, I'm ramping. If this was Commander, people would be attacking me like crazy how much I've ramped.
Why did I do that?
I'm the threat.
Play the Tundra past you.
Who's attacks?
And if someone Armageddon's, I'm going to be so pissed.
Flash and Tom. Yes.
I would have a freak out. Looks like Verdant Catacombs is the play. Getting cracked.
Get a forest, cast Fiend Artisan.
Fiend Artisan.
And then I will attack with Dryad Arbor. I'll take one. And then it's your turn.
End step, I'm going to source the Beat Iron this one.
Alright, so I'll get one.
Okay, Fiend Artisan gets swords. Plateau. Pass the turn. Holding Consign, Force of Will, 2 unknown cards. I don't remember exactly what's in my hand here, but I'm trying to think about what can I bait Matthew into forcing so this other thing can resolve. Windswept Heath.
Or Narset.
Okay, Narset Parter of Veils. That'll resolve. Minusing Narset.
I was possibly going to show it to you.
FP says, so Maverick is now playable in Legacy. Are we really in the best timeline? I think it was playable like most of the time. It's just that people don't consider it a top tier deck. I don't know. I kind of stretch out what's playable to like, can it 5-0 a league on MTGO? Arctic says, may I ask, what is the prize structure for Legacy? So it varies store to store. The store we're watching right now is Bifrost Games in New York City, where this particular match is happening. We have 3 different shops in New York City running Legacy right now, so we jump a little bit all over the place on this channel. Swords on the Endurance. Endurance is gone. Did I forget to gain life again? Oh, my God. White of the Reliquary. Oh, no. Maybe I did gain the life. Maybe I did.
Fury? Is he an art?
Go ahead.
I can grab it if you want to see it.
Down tick, the Narset.
Yep, sure. Legendary too.
Narset drops to 1 loyalty now.
Person hand, or
3.
Yeah, so the 3 stores in New York City playing, jamming, running Legacy are Game Storia, Bifrost Games, and Hex & Co.
But usually, like, I almost always just
play another Narset.
Okay, another Narset. It will minus, down to 3 loyalty. Matthew taking a look. Finds a Ponder. That's not so scary. It's a Teferi Hero of Dominaria in hand. Prismatic Ending takes out White of the Reliquary.
Pass.
Teferi Hero of Dominaria. I have not played against that card in a very long time.
from your deck.
Does Teferi's down ability say non-land?
Yes. Got it.
Okay, Narset gets attacks, drops to 2 loyalty.
see.
Matthew still has that force, still has that consign. Gonna fetch here. Yeah, for questions about New York City events, please just join our Discord. There's a whole section in. There's a whole channel in there for that.
I'll force that. Pitching. Consign to memory.
Okay, Green Sun X's3 getting force, pitching consigned to memory. So the Force of Will has finally been defeated. I got the two for one I've been waiting for, and that you've all been waiting for. It's happened. Wow. Narset will sacrifice itself. Look at the top four one more time. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria might be on the way. Supreme Verdict is found.
Cast the big Teferi.
Yep.
Uptick. Yep.
So Teferi, Hero of Dominaria comes in, ticks itself up to 5 loyalty. There's Lotus Field. Plateau and Tundra are discarded.
Yep. I'll untap Lotus Field, untap Plains. Best.
This Teferi is going to be hard to defeat, that's for sure. Especially with a Supreme Verdict face up. Okay, that is Choke. Hero of Dominaria, pretty good against Choke. Untaps 2 lands after its plus ability. It would be on Matthew's end step, though, so the Volk and Tundra would be tapped down at least until Matthew's end step.
I'll pass the turn.
Upkeep these on top. Two cards in? Or
2 cards.
2 cards in my hand.
Okay.
Uptick.
Yep.
All right, Teferi Hero will tick up to 6.
Response.
How does what's over for Drive? Still a creature, right? I imagine.
Did I also miss an opportunity to attack Teferi? I did, but I have an Endurance in hand. And I'm hoping to get that in there and attack Teferi.
Cycle of Lord revealed?
Yep.
Okay, Cycling Lorien revealed.
Basic Island.
Blood Sun. Matthew and I were talking about Blood Sun prior to this match. I knew what Matthew was going to be playing at this particular event because we had talked about the deck. Blood Sun kind of interesting in the current metagame, actually. Maybe a card people are overlooking a bit. Endurance flashed in, as I told everybody a moment ago.
Okay. Yeah, we'll Alright. Yep.
What's up, Punishing Waterfalls? Yeah, Lotus Field, super interesting for sure. Hitting Teferi for 4, at least trying to. Swords to Plowshare is getting fired off on Endurance, though. Looks like I have a Swords to Plowshares in my hand. Not very interesting. I kept in some number of Swords to Plowshares because we saw Tamio, and who knows what else Matthew is up to. It's got Lotus Field in the deck. I mean, there could be anything in there.
Uptick.
Yep.
Back.
Okay, Teferi will tick back up to 6. Draw Matthew a card. Supreme Verdict.
You didn't untap islands that were still tapped, right? Oh no, you did. No. Okay.
It's a very untapped.
Yeah.
I'll play a basic island.
Yep.
And
Is that a Surge foil? Basic Island? Is that bling? Wow. Firing off that Ponder now.
back like this. Draw. Move to my end step.
Yep.
I'll untap Island Tundra.
I'm just gonna scoop. You got it.
All right, I've seen enough. We're moving on to game 3. Game 3, everybody. This is it. This is the big one. Lots of excitement. Wow. Verdant Catacombs, Thoughtseize. Starting the game with the Thoughtseize. Let's see what Matthew is holding. Double Sword, Supreme Verdict, Force of Will, Brainstorm, Plains, Tundra.
I'm just gonna write it down because you have brainstorm.
Sounds good.
Or do you?
I mean, it's definitely a good card to take.
Is it fetch? Check this archive.
Yeah, Matthew is on social media. I don't know which platform, but Matthew is in our Discord. That's a great place to start.
I'll deal with later. Go ahead.
Supreme Verdict is selected. Out of the cards in hand, that felt like the one that could be most problematic for me as this game progresses. So Supreme Verdict selected by Thoughtseize. Matthew just a Tundra and pass the turn. All right, firing off a Wasteland.
Brainstorm.
Oh, hope that was bad.
I'll pass.
All right, Matthew says his brainstorm happened. Planes passed the turn. It's comma. Thank you for the resale with Prime. 3 months. Appreciate that.
Good.
Windswept Heath passed the turn.
This one now?
Yeah.
And just a basic mountain for Matthew. Can't be wasted, but doesn't have blue mana. I like that. Bowmaster.
Out of curiosity, if you flip, let's say you use sword stamina, they didn't even know sword.
As most of you know, the only way to beat a Bowmaster is with your own Bowmaster. That's the only way.
Yeah. Does it fizzle or does it still happen?
Yeah,
Because it
no, that's
flips.
good.
Yeah, the sword's
I'll do one damage to you. Yep. Make it work.
All right, deals the damage, makes an Orc army. Very interesting. Gadok Teague.
End step, I will sword the Galaxy.
Yep.
I don't mind so much.
Gadok Teague gets swords, though. It's gone. Tundra for Matthew. All right, we're building back towards Supreme Verdict mana. The Supreme Verdict that I thought sees out of the hand at the beginning of the game, I'm hoping was the only one in the deck. All right, Wasteland hits a Tundra. Not too bad. We know Matthew's struggling a little bit to get mana.
Faster?
Just passes the turn. End step once upon a time. Missed a land drop. Wasteland's been pretty good in this game.
That's fine, man. This is okay. There's not that many people.
Fired off 2 really important wastelands so far. Here's Knight of the Reliquary gets found. Once upon a time.
Attack for 2. Take 2.
Now a Thoughtseize. Force pitching consigned to memory on the Thoughtseize. It's countered. I'm fine with it.
3.
What is that? Oh, yeah. 11.
All right, gonna play the Knight. It's gonna get swords though. Knight gone. Bowmaster and Orc Army remain. Basic Island for Matthew. All right, found a blue that I can't hit. So that's a pretty good upgrade for Matthew's mana base right now. Or mana on the board. And a late Sylvan Safekeeper. All I'm thinking is I wish I drew this 15 turns ago. Verdant Catacombs is the last card in my hand.
Oh wait, no, I think this actually.
Yeah, I still get
Yep.
the.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. I forgot that. Yeah, my bad. I did this on MTGO too.
Yeah,
And I was like,
yeah.
got it. And then it was like, all right.
Attack for 3. Matthew drops to 7. Once upon a time. I remember that once upon a time feeling basically like a whiff. Just found a Fetchland and a Birds of Paradise. Was hoping for something more powerful. Debating playing the Birds now. Barely matters.
I'll play it. Good.
Oh no, I just meant like. I think it's still very playable.
I was not talking. The blue black figure out like what's the find.
Okay, Blood Sun once again. Find a Dryad Arbor in response.
Draw. Play an island. Yep. Best 2. Oh, did I miss this? I guess I missed it. Alright. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm pointing out that I missed a Bowmaster trigger there. I mean, I held myself to it. Matthew said it's fine. I'll take the damage, but I'd rather just remember next time. And barely, like, we could have just like remembered the trigger, but I'm a little bit, I don't know. Whatever. Grist gets countered. Force pitching consign. That is the match. That Blood Sun could have lost Matthew the game. We discussed it afterwards. Matthew also didn't see that Bowmaster would trigger on the Blood Sun. All good. GG's. Really cool deck Matthew is playing. And that was fun.